This could be the last ever episode of Gosport Gamble. If I lose, I'm out. But today we face Havant and Waterlooville, and I have to beat them if I want to stay in my job here. But Carl Spencer's got it here after a play from the big man. Wide over to Adam Stick. Great pass there. Can he get a crossing? Wallace! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh! Sign me up to Sky Sports, because that will be the best commentating you'll ever hear. I am the worst football manager ever, and welcome to episode 15 of the Gosport Gamble. And this could be the last ever episode of Gosport Gamble. I suppose I could pretty much say that every time I play an episode of this, because most of the time I'm this close away from being sacked, and today is no different. I've been given an ultimatum. I've got 5 games to get 10 points. I've played one of those games and I've got no points, so that means I've got 4 games to get 10 points. So it basically means I cannot lose. I can only win. I can draw 1 game and then win 3, or I can win 4. They're the only options I've got. If I lose, I'm out. I'm out. Hand, I'm out. That's what I'm facing today. I don't know whether I've never been in this position with an ultimatum before, where you're really early in the ultimatum, and if the board know that you can't get the points you said you were going to get, they just chuck you straight away. I don't know. Maybe does that happen? World, does it happen, or do they still make me sit through another 4 games of hell whilst they know they're like planning how they're going to sack me? I don't know. I just don't know. But today we face Havant and Waterlooville, and I have to beat them if I want to stay in my job. Let me show you the competition, the league table as it stands. I'm 19th place in the league, on par with points with Hayes, who are in the relegation zone. And you can see Havant and Waterlooville are 8th. They are favourites to win. The media have said that they are basically, we haven't got a chance, and that's basically where we stand. Their manager, Lee Bradbury, this little fella here, 41 years old, we've just had a little bust up in the media as well. Our conversation, we haven't actually chatted, but basically he was slagging me off in the media, so I thought, right, fine mate, I'm going to slag you off in the media as well. So it's been a bit of a slanging match with him. I had a team talk, as in a team meeting with my squad, and that went very well, just saying, come on guys, lift your heads, we can still do this. And look at the impact it's had, actually. Look, like, considering how low we are in the league, look at this squad. They're looking happy, very good, superb, fairly good and good, which I can't ask for much more from them. So they seem up for this challenge today, as am I. Strong Beardy, as you look at his career stats, his previous club that I've got him from was Havant and Waterloo. He was their main keeper last season, and I took him off their hands, and so he is going to be starting today as my keeper. I'm really hoping he keeps a clean sheet for this. It'll be so good, just as like a in your face, Havant, in your face. That would just be great to be able to say that. So here we are. This could be it. Those of you who missed the last episode, what are you doing? Go and have a little look. Let me show you a little bit as to how I got on, because I lost 4-2 to Margate. But since then we have played the FA Trophy South first round tie, and that was against Dartford. And as you can see here, I actually only went and won. Do you know what I mean? The minute the cameras were off, I won it. Couldn't believe it. So I went 1-0 up after 2 minutes. Charlie Collins, beauty. 36 minutes in, however, Dartford equalised. Then for pretty much the whole of the second half, we were level pegging, and we then got a penalty that Joe Anyonsar tucked away nicely. He is brought on the 74th minute, just because Ukasha Wallace, this guy here, who I loaned from Birmingham, wasn't having the best of games. So I thought I'd take him off, put Joe Anyonsar back on, and he came on, scored a penalty, which was just a beauty, which is all I needed really. And so we are through to the next round of the FA Trophy, which is on par with what the board wanted me to get to. So that's pretty good. Let me just show you the match stats for that game as well, just for your interest. Just in case you fancy having a little look. You can see here that we have more shots than them. They did have a little bit more possession, but pretty much, really, we were even. But most of our shots were on target. So I feel that we did deserve to win that one. Just saying. just saying. Player match, Charlie Collins. And that was it, really. So that's what we go into. We have won our last game. And I was debating about putting on a sort of a backup side, but then actually we've had a good week between that game against Dartford and today's game. So they've had plenty of time to kind of recover. So I'm basically sending out the same team as who went out before. Then they're not looking too bad at all, not looking too shabby. Cameron James in defence, Kelly Ugar actually brought him into central left defence, whereas he's been playing mostly on the far left. But Johnny Hurd has had a couple of really nice games, so I'm keeping him on, and I've got both Kelly and Johnny Hurd playing here. Out of interest, Kelly Ugar has also been kind of talked about in the media as one of the better players, the better defenders in the league, which is fascinating, considering I've got one of the worst defences in terms of goals letting in and all that kind of stuff. They actually really like Kelly Ugar, so I'll just go onto him just to show you him in case you are managing a low league side. Maybe you'd be interested. 31 years old. If you look at his career, he's sort of had time with Charlton in the past and Bradford City. Played in a whole bunch and played for Crawley, and so I picked him up. No, did I pick him up? I think he was already playing. I think he was already playing for Gosport when I started. So look, and he played 30 games last season and 6.8 rating, 6.75 rating this year. So it's not bad at all. So I'll keep him. Thanks very much. But anyway, so there's a little bit of a suggestion for you if you're looking for a left back. Particularly, what's great about him is the crosses he's doing. They're all really nice and tasty as well, which is good to see. Okay, so we are heading towards the game now. It is time to crack on with this. It is time to win. Wish me the best. This is what it's about. Keeping my job and getting Gosport up the league a little bit. So come on, boys. Let's see how we can do. So we have a really, really bad away form at the moment. We've got a bad form, full stop, away or at home. But I think particularly we seem to be under fire for our away form, and these guys seem to be doing very well at home. So we've got it. We've got such a big fight on our hands. I'm going all passionate. What do we say? Go out there and get revenge. I just feel like, come on, boys, just shove everything at them. Shove the world at their faces. That's what we want. Shove the world at their face. Sign me up to Sky Sports, because that will be the best commentating you'll ever hear. So here we are. Straight away they've fouled old Adam Sick there on the right. We're looking like a pretty similar setup to the last game. As I said, we've got Cameron James and Kelly Ugar in the back there, which I don't think they played like that for the game against Margate, which you saw. But apart from that, that's basically the changes I've made, and that's it. So here we go, 16 minutes in, looking like Havant have had most of the play here, but Carl Spencer's got it here after the play from the big melon, wide over to Adam Sick. Great pass there. Can he get a crossing? Wallace! Yes! Oh! Yes! Oh, it's an own goal. Own goal. I probably shouldn't celebrate so much as that, but oh boy. Okay, so one of the things I haven't shared a little bit, let's have a look at this. Adam Sick with a sort of half volley. Oh yes, I thought it was Wallace's head, but it wasn't. It was Mabulu who let that in. Crikey. One of the things I haven't mentioned in my general formation and all that kind of stuff, I've gone for a basic 4-4-2. Instructions, I've got very limited instructions. I'll just show you those. Looking for the overlap, direct passing. That is about it. And in terms of my mentality, I went defensive against Margate, but for this game and for my last game against Dartford as well, I just went standard, and it seemed to work against Dartford. So that's what we're going for today, and we're looking like we're coming to half time. We are doing so well. Look at this. Keep it up. Keep it up. Oh my goodness, we are 1-0 up, everybody. This is a great start. This is great good. This is great stuff. Oh my goodness. Do I now just go contain and just hold them for the whole game, or I'll leave it a little bit of time, I think, because they have still got more possession than I have. As you can see there, they've had more shots than we have, more on goal. And so I think a standard mentality. I'll keep it standard for now. We don't look like we're playing that well. Look at the ratings. Our ratings there aren't huge. Sort of all 6 is his stock for Havant. Hater. Oh! Get hold of it! Someone get hold of it! Oh! And Hater sends the ball wide. I think that fella, Hater, is a very good player. He often pops up at this sort of level. James Hater. I've got him closing him down at the moment. Look at this. 1.4k, but some of these stats look really, really good, don't they? 37 years old, though. He is getting on a bit, so he can't be... He's been around for a while. He's look at it, but he's a legend in this sort of league. He's the sort of guy that's like, you'd wander around to the grounds of the kind of Vanarama Conference South, and everyone would be like, Hater, he's the one you want to watch out for, mate. So, but anyway, he hasn't done anything yet. I don't even want to say. I don't want to say anything. Okay, cancel changes. I haven't made any changes anyway, mate. 62 minutes. Okay, they're making some changes now. So what we'll do is we're going into a highlight right now. Is Charlie Collins, the edge of the box. He's dangerous from there. Oh, Smith held on to that. Okay, so we'll go into opposition instructions. Okay, so they've got Delano Sam York. We're going to close him down. And that's it. They've just taken off Marvin Morgan. I recognise him, Sam York. Why do I recognise him? Where has he played before? Lincoln, Forest Green, Basingstoke, Woking. He probably, you know what? I bet I managed Woking or Basingstoke in the past. Well, I definitely have managed Basingstoke in the past, and he must have been playing for them. But he is now on the pitch playing as striker. He has only... This is his first appearance. Oh, he's on loan from Maidstone, it looks like. Anyway, sorry, there's me just checking out those players. Let's continue this game. The heart rate is beginning to go up now. I can feel it. I can literally feel it. The pain. Okay, what we're going to do is... somebody's got injured. Hopefully it's not one of mine. Let's just tell them to concentrate. Yeah, it looks like it was one of their players who has been 78th minute, 79th minute. Oh my, 80th minute. Here's a goal kick from Smith. Can we get our heads on it? No, Sam York's on the ball, far wide. There's a cross. Crikey, strong beardy rises and collects the ball cleanly. That, my. Okay, I'm going to go into contain now, and I think it's time that we went low tempo. Play even safer, waste time. Let's see what happens here. Adamsick on the right. What can he do with this? He puts a cross in. Collins! Yes! Yes! 82nd minute. Adamsick the architect. Oh, 2-0. 2-0 against Havant. What a game. What a game. And Adamsick, that is the second amazing assist from him. Great cross. And Collins smashes it. Absolutely smashes it. Oh my. So now we've got into contain with 4 minutes to go. Oh my goodness. It's not pretty. Contain is not pretty. We're bringing on Andy Robertson, Captain Andy, for this last bit of the game, just to take the big melon off, just to hold things like a newborn child. That's all I want from him. Here's Sam Smith. He'll clear it, and we get our heads to it. Here's Adamsick. Yes, go on, boy. Adamsick takes it out wide. Can he just hold on to this ball? Across to Robinson, Captain Andy. What's he going to do with it? To Wallace. It's 3. Yes, 3-0. 3-0. This is so good. Look at that. Even on contain, we've just scored a third. That is so good. Man, Wallace with his second for us as a club. This is just his third game playing for us. And there he is. This is what I've brought him in to do, is to score goals. And he is. And he's scoring goals. 3-0. I'm so happy. He's heard. Surely not another. Wallace! Oh! Wow. 3-0. Oh my goodness. I haven't felt this relaxed in a long time playing FM. This is a good performance, especially when we consider to be underdogs. Let the team know that. Proud of your performance. Nobody gave us a chance today. Well done. Yeah, I'm saying that. In your face, Lee Bradbury. Do you know what I mean? After all the media speculation, he was, oh yeah, you're rubbish. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you learned something there, mate. Wallace, man of the match. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Let me just see where we are in the league now after that. Surely that's bumped us up a little bit. I don't know where to, but surely it might have taken us up to like 16th, something like that. That would be nice. Where are we now? We're still 19th. Okay, so not quite good enough, but look at that. 4 teams now on 22 points. That is good for us. That is so good for us. Bradbury feels let down by the players. Took several questions. Do you regret not showing solidarity towards a beleaguered worst football manager ever before the match given the result there? Could your words have inspired him to a performance that lets him live to fight another day at Gosport? He appeared keen to provide some drama in response with a rather controversial answer saying, my team let me down today. They were even poorer than... Oh my word. I still think the board at Gosport would be mad to keep him at the club though. Luckily I'm a bigger man, do you know what I mean? Let's just get into the press conference about this. Things went your side. You know what? I'm going to go for this conference until I get to a question about him, and then you watch to see what I write there. Okay, so here we go. Lee Bradbury has continued to claim that you should be sacked despite the good result for your side against him today. What do you make of his latest criticism? I'm just amazed by his unprofessionalism. I'm going to go calm here, because that just rubs it in a little bit more, doesn't it? Just like a little bit like that. We managers are meant to stick together when it comes to this sort of thing, and to hear him continue to stick the knife in, even though we got the result today, says it all about him, frankly. There you go. In your face, Lee Bradbury. In your face. Okay, well, that will do for now. I will go back and finish that myself. You don't need to see that, don't worry about that. But that takes me to the next game. I live to fight another day. My next game is against Hayes, who, as we've just seen in the league, are the team that are just below me. Same amount of points, we've got better goal difference, and that is it. So it is all to play for. Again, if I lose that game, I'm out. My. It is all to play for. So join me next time for more of the Gosport Gamble. If you're enjoying this content, then do hit that like button, do hit the subscription button, and join me for the journey with this. It's great to have all your input and your support. Really join it. Also, do chat on Twitter at worstfmanager, and also I would love to see you on a stream sometime. I'm the worst football manager ever on Twitch.tv as well. But until next time, when we play Hayes and it all continues again, until next time, I'll see you later.